Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is good to be here, and I hope you're doing well. So today, we find ourselves back on the farm, and my friends, I'm excited to present to you some more Another Farm Roguelike Rebirth action. And for today's run, I want to focus on a class that probably doesn't belong anywhere near a farm, and that is, of course, the Bard. So let's hop on in and explore the strengths and weaknesses of the Bard class. I'm really excited to use it, and these episodes are, of course, super long. So we're just gonna hop right on in. Like, subscribe, and become a member if you like. Thanks so much. Now let's rock and roll. Alright, so what do we know about the Bard exactly? Well, on level up, you will get +5 max energy, a pretty modest amount, but most uniquely about this class, you will actually choose a song instead of a perk upon level up as well. Now, some of the perks are very, very strong. I'm really excited to learn a little bit more about these songs, and most importantly, how we can use them to the best of our ability to complete a crazy mode run. Let's go. Alright, so what do we have? We have 2 deserts adjacent, a plain and a mountain. Not to mention a volcano, like tons of volcano presence on this particular map. A Candyland and a beach as well. Let's hope the opening island looks pretty good. And really, it's kind of tricky to figure out exactly how to use the Bard because it doesn't really specialize in anything, right? It's not the shepherd, it's not the miner, it's not the fisherman, it's not other classes like that where you pretty much do have a focus. The Bard, I think, is kind of a blank slate, so we'll definitely see how this goes. Let's select our modifiers, and let's rock and roll. So we have Wise Build. I mean, I love Wise Build. It helps you get build plans down for cheap. Looks like our side quest is late in the week. We have Land Price. I mean, do we think about maybe going Land Price like mid to late week and plan on expanding then? I think Beginner's Luck is great into Wise Build. So let's go. Beginner's Luck, day 3. Wise Build, day 2. I think for day 1, let's just pick something that is... How about Hives Don't Work? Fine. Then I do think Explorer is the way. And maybe we put it like right here and plan on expanding then. Like, can we have our island cleared out by then? I think that's pretty much the question. Rotten Wood is going to be very detrimental early on because we're going to need wood. Foolish Build, we can just choose not to build on this particular day. Are we going to have crops? I mean, maybe let's go Snail Plague. Very, very first. I'm okay with that. We'll do Hives Don't Work right here. I think I'm okay with that. Tools don't gain experience. I mean, that's pretty brutal, actually. Well, let's increase building requirements on the final day. And let's set it up like this. Let's go. Alright, so first and foremost, the initial observation. We have just 1 apple tree and a bunch of orange trees. Now, of course, you can get the useful salad, but we need 4 apples. Do we get 4 apples? That's the question. We get 6. Okay, tremendous. So let's make sure we at least get enough about the orange and the apple to make a couple of salads. Well, a salad more like on day 2. Definitely craft that in. Let's target the bushes for useful energy restoration. Let's get some of the coal. And I'm really excited to see what happens when we level up. We actually do get some opening copper as well, which is very, very good. Not to mention lots of stone. So a pretty good Plains Island, if I don't say so myself. Let's go ahead and pound down a couple of berries. And then keep mining stone. And let's tear up... Oh, cost 2. Okay, never mind. Let's end our turn right there. Alright, some more of the same, except first and foremost, let's go ahead and craft the salad. Well, let's get the allotted grass first. Alright, we got it right there. And let's craft the salad. And this will give us some early income to play around with. And I'm not exactly sure what we want to do. I mean, we have 2 adjacent deserts, so what are the deserts good at? I mean, we can get quartz and amethyst from the desert. You can obviously get the coconuts, which might go well with the Bard. Don't know. We also have the mountain, right? Super, super lucrative. Super awesome, the mountain. However, you don't get experience there. And then just a regular plain, I think we probably either go mountain or desert first. We'll have to figure that out, but I think we're a little far off on that just yet. So let's target trees. Let's get a nice blend of stone and, of course, wood. And we do have building requirements down today, so we'll want to get some build plans in order. So I want to target as much stone as possible. However, we do level up. So what is this all about? So a variety of musical instruments. It does appear. I guess it's fitting for a Bard. So we got the Vital Hymn, max energy plus 25. We have Brain Beat, EXP Boost, +1. I mean, that's really, really good. Work Song, General Efficiency, +1. Also pretty good. Sun Melody fully matures all crops. And then Golden Rift grants 5 grand multiplied by your current level. Is that so? So I'm already seeing a synergy here with Brain Beat and Golden Rift, of course. I think a couple of ticks in a General Efficiency would be decent as well. Then Vital Hymn, I mean, you're getting +5 max energy per level, which isn't very much. I think it's a no-brainer early on, go Brain Beat. We'll keep getting, I mean, we'll level up faster in doing so. So I think that makes a lot of sense. And I obviously want some furnaces, because we do have the necessary resources to at least get a few early tool upgrades, which is quite nice. So let's see, let's pound down a couple of berries, probably finish off another stone here. You bet we can. And what do you know, the pickaxe levels up, which is absolutely terrific. And for the pickaxe, I mean, the coal pickaxe is decent, but maybe we just go with efficiency. Especially given we have the mountain next door, we will have access to diamond. At least most likely. That's certainly an option. So let's go ahead and get some build plans for a furnace town. And I guess it's kind of like, what do we actually want to do here? Because, I mean, do I want to grow a field? I think is the question. I'm not certain. I'm really not certain yet. I mean, when I think desert, it's like, you either go for like a precious, I guess, stone mine, right? The quartz and amethyst. Or do we go like, do we do something crazy like go scorpions, man? Like, think about that. It eats raw meat. So that is pretty challenging in itself to get. But if we get that golden song buff on level up, it should provide us the income to both expand and add a bunch of scorpions. And not to mention other animals to get the raw meat to feed the scorpions. And I actually haven't played around with scorpions, so I'm kind of curious to see exactly what they do. So maybe we can make this like a crazy barred scorpion run. We'll certainly find out. We're going to be spending tons of time together here. Whatever time of the day you're watching. Alright, well, let's go ahead and end our turn right there. We'll definitely want to get these built up tomorrow. I mean, do I plan a scarecrow in? Don't have enough grass. A seed maker, I mean, if we're going to be doing crops at all, of course the scorpion doesn't eat crops, but maybe we want to do something. So I think if we're going to have animals, we'll need raw meat, right? And another thing that we could potentially do is we could get this, the meat axe. Use to chop wood, animals give +5 items upon death, so that's more meat, okay? And that's also more leather. So maybe we go into flour production as well, so we can start dyeing some of our, you know, goods. Think about that, right? These dyes have all kinds of different possibilities. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we just do something crazy with this run. So why don't I go ahead and pencil in a seed maker. We can build that up. Scarecrow, we'll definitely want that. I mean, we certainly want some beehives if we're going to have flowers. So let's market those in as well. Clever hammer, I mean, building requirements -1 as well. I mean, I think you could certainly do worse. But another thing that we can possibly get is this EXP boost +1. It costs 4k, but it's going to do really, really well in the early game. I think I'm okay holding off on Clever Hammer. I think there's other upgrades that we're certainly going to have to get. Either that or I scrap all of this. We go Clever Hammer, and then I throw it all back out there. Yeah. I actually changed my mind. So let's actually scrap all of this. Let's go Clever Hammer upgrade. And let's put it all back down. Maybe I can get like a 4th furnace. I can. How about that? Perfect. Seed maker, yes. And a few hives. Might as well get them when they're literally the cheapest. So we've got 4 hives there. Very, very good. Tons to build tomorrow. A bunch of experience coming our way as well. So let's go. Alright, so let's get all of this built up, and I think we may have identified our path forward. But look at all this experience we're grinding. Hammer levels up in face. We're actually already almost to level 3, which I do feel is our ticket to some cash, right? We should get 10 grand, which is plenty to pay the rent and also expend. So that's a fun little thought. We'll certainly get there, but let's spend the rest of this precious energy cutting down some of these trees, procuring more stone, and cutting down trees for wood. Gonna need a bit of room for a field as well. Let's go ahead and pound down a couple of berries. Let's keep chopping down the trees. Alright, very good. Let's end our turn there. Not to mention the desert has things like the genie, which can certainly cause some mixed results, right? But we do have access to the genie. Now, the question is, do I feel like I can get another level up? So it'd be 200 more experience before maybe the Explorer Day, when the land price is cheap. I don't think so. So let's go ahead and take Golden Rift right now. But I do want to keep hitting on experience boost because it's very, very good. But this is going to give us the cash that we need to add both flowers to the shop. We can add all kinds of things to the shop. So it just gets us off the ground. So let's go ahead and place these over here quick. Let's pencil in a field. Probably don't need a giant field for starters. Alright, plenty of wood. And let's see, can we pound on some more berries? Just not gonna quite have enough. Let's definitely get the scarecrow down now. I mean, we got week 1 paid for, right? So, that's particularly nice. Put the seed maker right there. Sprinkler. Let's get a sprinkler down. Too much stone. Unbelievable. Alright, well, we'll certainly need a mine then. Got some things to build tomorrow. And we'll tackle it then. Question is, do we go desert or mountain first? I think probably desert, because I want to get my scorpion operation off the ground. So let's go ahead and go desert. I mean, this will give us access to 2 volcanoes. This will give us access to a volcano and Candyland. Of course, if we have animals, we'll eventually want to transition to Candyland to get better yield, right? Produce 1 more resource. But the mountain is pretty compelling too because it'll give us access to tool upgrades. Let's go desert. Absolutely. Well, actually, I should have done that next turn. When it's cheap. That's alright. It's only 20% of 1200. That is a mistake, but that's okay. We've got a nice desert plot. Bunch of coconut trees as well. Okay, perfect. Let's end our turn there. Alright, so destroy 12 breakables using a pickaxe. You get pickaxe efficiency +1. You have 3 turns to do this. Otherwise, build 2 fences, 100 wood, 30 energy, and $800. Pickaxe efficiency is nice because we do have the mountain, right? There appears to be 12 breakables over here. Otherwise, build 2 fences. I mean, we are going to be building fences. Gives us a bunch of bonus wood. Do I have enough wood, though? I've got 89. That should get 2 fences built. I think we take this. If we end up getting the diamond pickaxe, we'll be just fine anyways. For efficiency. So let's see. Fence. Absolutely. We have the wood, right? That's like half the battle. And then I'll start smelting some things in these furnaces. Of course, we're going to need access to more coal. So let's get rid of these bushes. Our plans have kind of changed. Got to pivot on the fly in this game for sure. So let's cut down these trees, but be real careful with the energy. Alright, there's 1 fence and 2 fences. Let's get them built. Boom, just like that. Quest completed. Pretty much got our wood restored, which is great. Throw the mine right there for now. So let's go with this. We've got a bunch of wood so we can add some more hives. I mean, we got 2 pretty good quests there. Not to mention expanding allows us to get the sprinkler 1 turn earlier. So let's get that built up. Scarecrow, yes, get it. Do we have enough for these 2 hives? I've got honey. Let's pound on the honey. I'm going to try to save my oranges and apples if possible. However, sometimes you just got to pound down a couple of oranges, right? Alright, the hives go up. Now let's go ahead and get into the shop. Let me remind myself here. So, a dye maker. 1 copper bar. Okay, so we're going to have to save some copper. 1 unit of copper. We'll make sure we do that. But it's like, why not? If we're going to have leather, we might as well get more bang for the buck out of it. That's the thought process anyways. So for the shop, let's go ahead and add flowers. And animals. Probably coal too, I would think. The scorpions are eating meat, of course. So let's get a couple of shop slots. Let's get delivery amounts. Reduce the shop prices and the roll price. Let's get some more shop slots. And let's roll. Alright, so 9 scorpions. We'll take them. We're going to use them. And then we need animals for meat. Most unfortunately. So we have tulips. We have sunflower seeds. Beet seeds. We have the rose seed. So the rose makes what? Red dye? Let's try to figure out which dye that we like. So when added during clothing production, 25% chance to receive 1 additional clothing. 25% chance to receive double the clothing. Well, if you're only making 1, you know what I mean? 1 more is effectively double. But that's pink dye. We got green dye. 20% of the value of materials used. That's a way to get some, chip change, if you will. 1 less clothing energy. So if we're going to make, like, leather boots. I mean, that takes 2 energy, right? Yellow dye wouldn't be the worst. Cost of better dyes by 100%. I think you actually have to, like, combine 2 things to make pink dye, though. I think that's the way it works. Like, 2 different ingredients. Reduces required materials by 1. I mean, we're going to have a bountiful amount of leather, I do feel. I think red dye is fine. So let's go ahead and get some rose seeds. And let's see, what do I have? I've got a plot for 18 rose seeds. So let's go ahead and get them. There's 9. Sunflower should be yellow dye. Tulips, I think those are purple in nature. Let's go ahead and get 150, not 150, excuse me, 15 animals. So sheep, it looks like you are the poor victims here today, sheep. I'm sorry. And let's get them in here. So they fall quickly. And let's see, what do we know about the scorpion? Okay, eats raw meat, right? So that's the only details I get from it. Okay, well, we'll have to figure out what it does. But I don't have any raw meat yet, so it's pointless. If I recall correctly, so for the snake run that I did during the demo, the snake gave poison, okay? And you also needed a glass bottle. So we'll have to keep that in mind too. Let's go ahead and build a sawmill. Well, don't have enough stone yet. That's okay. How much coal? I've got 9 units of coal. Could always add coal to the shop, I suppose. I definitely will want a sawmill, though. So if I can get some more stone in the desert, I think that's a good start. Let's go ahead and get these rose seeds planted. Let's add coal. And let's roll for some more rose seeds. Alright, so here's some coal. We have hydrangea seeds. We have the crocus seed. I do believe that's a purple flower. More scorpions. I need 15 to fill the fence. Let's roll again. Got some coal. That brings us right down to about where we need to be. Any rose seeds? Yes. I'll buy a couple of stacks of rose seeds. Let's get those placed. Can always put them in the seed maker afterward. Now, no raw meat yet, so no point in really putting our scorpions out just yet. But we certainly will. Let's go ahead and get some copper so we can upgrade our tools. Need to save 1 unit of copper. Try to keep that in mind. Then let's see, what else do we need? I'm thinking we'll probably need some glass. That's what I'm thinking. We'll definitely see. But let's go with that for now. And yeah, let's go. Got some more stone coming. Let's move the furnaces like so. Move this mine back here. Good enough. End our turn there. In fact, it would be most beneficial to get this upgraded first. So I need 10 units of meat. Now I wonder something. So in the original AFR, you could take an axe to your animals, unfortunately, right? Pretty brutal stuff. But it would destroy them. Now this doesn't allow me to do it. But could I destroy the fence? I do get all of the wood back. Now it does cost energy. But I wonder, does this kill them? Ha! It does. Wow. Okay. So now we have 24 units of raw meat. Can actually start to expedite our scorpion production. Well, let's get the meat axe for sure. We can get the copper pickaxe. Very, very good. How about the copper hammer? What else do we like? The coconut hammer is interesting given the desert adjacent. EXP boost +1. Now it is a next tier up, right? We have the bee hammer. 2 random materials used to build the structure. A huge fan of the bee hammer. It is very, very good. Arcane hammer, we don't have the jungle. So this would be stuck at just the second tier. We have the copper hammer. We could always get the diamond hammer. Hammer efficiency +2. I think you probably go in on the copper sets of materials, or tools more like. Given we have the mountain next door, right? So let's do it. And we can actually get the copper hoe upgraded as well. Okay, good. I like it. Now, for crafting. I'm pretty sure we need these bottles. But it costs a whopping 3, which is pretty insane. But if I do this, we'll be fine. Is there anything I can sell? Let's buy some coal. I'm going to constantly be needing that. I mean, we could actually start producing some of this stuff. Can I get a dye maker? Level 4. Alright, so we're almost there. Maybe we're getting just a little bit too ahead of ourselves. But I think something that we certainly do need is to rebuild this fence. Now the price of it did seem to increase. So that's something that does not return in using the wrecking ball. So let's go ahead and get our sawmill. We can get bigger capacity fences with the planks, the useful planks. Now I think we continue to get glass. So let's definitely do it. And we got some roses. Now I think I should probably target these coconut trees. So we do have some coconut seeds. This is quite nice. We can build a coconut stack for some bonus experience early. And that does actually scale with EXP boost. So that'll be the next target of our upgrade when we level up. So let's chop down these coconut trees. Although today would not be the day to build it. With extra building requirements, it seems like we got a lot of coconuts. Yeah, 19 coconuts. So I think I could actually we could get several of these. So I'll build those tomorrow for sure. It's just a way to get free experience. Alright, nice. Level up. So, I think we go Brain Beat with this. It's EXP boost +1, which is quite nice. Got a lot of sand in the desert, which is great. Need that for glass. And I think overall, like, we're looking pretty good. Pretty crazy that you can destroy your fence. And that takes your animals down as well. Pretty good quick meat solution. But we're going to have to come up with some sort of monetary gain. Next turn, either that or, next level up, we go with the cash. We'll certainly see. Got a long ways to go. But let's end our turn right there. Alright, nice. We got some roses, actually, too. So now I can go ahead and put these in the dye maker. And maybe the early carry is leather clothing that is dyed. Alright, so we have just 12 roses. Really, that's it? Didn't I grow 18 plants? Oh, we certainly need the seed maker full. Looks like we got some activity. Some basic fish. Well, let's go ahead and let's put our field back in. Not sure why we got so few. Oh, this is registered as desert. That's what happened. So we actually have to shift this field over just a little bit. Well, that's most unfortunate. Obviously, roses can't grow in the desert. Desert rose, right? Didn't you get that for, like, defeating Ruby Weapon in Final Fantasy VII? I'm pretty sure. Little Desert Rose reference. Alright, well, let's shift all of this over. I want to maximize roses. Especially if I'm taking the time to buy the seeds and plant them. So let's do something like this. Alright, so let's craft something. Like, what's selling good? 232, I mean, that's a modest amount. We can get some crafting upgrades, which I think is good. I mean, 25 leather there, man. That's a lot. Otherwise, the hat sells for 210, so pretty poorly. Let's go ahead and craft 2 of these. And make the sale. Butterfly. So what are these alchemically craft into? A fishing potion. Okay, so we can simply just sell those. Don't need it. Well, we have the wax, but we're not going with the wax axe in this one. We're going with the big meat axe eventually, which is going to reduce our animal lifespan to 1, but give you a plus 15 items upon death. That's crazy, man. So that's going to solve our meat problems. If we end up having meat problems, that is. I could also throw some coconut trees in here if we wanted to shift everything back over. I don't hate the idea of it. It's kind of wasteful on the energy, though. Let's grow some roses. We can always install some coconuts later. Let's plant some roses, though. We'll be getting some dye next turn. We got the rent paid for. Let's build some coconut stacks. So 4, right? So let's see how many of these we can actually get. Just 2, really. Yeah, goes all the way up to 14, but this will scale with EXP boost, which is great. That's what you want. For our furnaces, I mean, what do we want? I've got some iron. Don't necessarily need it. I've got some planks as well. I mean, I could always set up a grindstone operation. 9 stones and 4. I mean, it's kind of like, why not? So let's do it. Alright, very good. So let's see if maybe we can get a few of these. Pounding down some oranges. Alright, very good. Start processing raw quartz. And I've still got some more work to do on the main island here as well. So let's go ahead and let's probably focus on some more glass. Maybe some planks in there for some coal. More glass. And let's check the shop. We have $600 to play with. So if we're going to get bottles, which I'm pretty sure that we need. Like, I'm just pretty sure that we need it. If we're going to do this, we best get this. And probably get it twice. But 5,400 is a pretty steep sum. Comparatively, right? That's alright. I mean, why wouldn't I just do this? Can I get, like, just a few more points of energy? So another thing that we can do with our worms here is we can do a little alchemy. So 10 of these will give you a strength potion, max energy plus 5. Probably pretty good for the bard who just gets plus 5 max energy. So let's move our hives into place. We'll get another round of roses in a quicker fashion. And I think that is about good right there. Unless do I have... Yeah, we got 4 and 7. So another thing that you can actually do is you can combine ingredients as long as it makes the same thing. So we can go all 4 of these and then 6 beetles to make yet another strength potion. Beetles and worms give you max energy. So it's a good thing to get into the habit of, especially in the early game. Alright, good deal. I think we can call that a turn right there. Some more sand. Call it good. Alright, so we have a stock market. Obviously put that at the end. Very, very good. We have the work rhythm. This is good. We have mystical fertilizer, so if we're feeling a little short on roses, maybe we could look at that. Crops value plus 5. Crops value plus 50%. I mean, this will yield us more roses. Otherwise, what do we have for debuffs? So no crafting that day. 25% of animals die. Not good for us. Harvest boost. Shop price is 20%. I mean, all of these are kind of impactful to what we're trying to do here. I think we do this for some bonus roses. General efficiency -1. So harvest boost equals 1, I think. I don't love throwing that in there, but I think we can. Shop prices plus 20%. We'll just try to refrain from spending. General efficiency -1. Let's just refrain from crafting or craft very minimally. Alright, so we got some red dye. Perfect. So let's go ahead and let's see what we can do. So if I go with this, and then this, 1 additional, okay? Looks like it didn't work. 25%. We hit it twice. Struck out both times. But it's an option for us, right? Definitely not the focus, just a little side hustle, if you will. So let's go ahead and put this field back in. We've got 60 rose seeds now. Can get a whole bunch of dye from our dye maker. So let's pump in some roses. I'm thinking about getting our coconut trees planted. I think we'll be doing just fine. So let's clear all this stuff out. Let's move the hives over just a little bit. Let's take out this section of the field. Let's move all this stuff over. Just one. And of course, put in the field where it used to be, frankly. So let's get our coconut trees in place for the useful coconut. Maybe we can get a bunch of experience from the coconut piles. And now what do we have to do? So we have plenty of. So what I have to do is we have to start crafting bottles. I've got to start getting some scorpions down. Leather boots not selling good. Got some raw quartz. Throw that in there. 15 scorpions. I'll take just a couple of these small vials. Okay. And then I think we can convert the rest into bottles. At least get 15. Let's get 15. Let's start there. I pretty much have to get this crafting upgrade as quickly as possible. It's going to be super useful in what we're trying to do here today. So let's throw 15 in there. Raw meats. Oh, we've only got 14 units of raw meat. Let's throw in 14 scorpions then. Whoops, accidentally threw 15. That's not good. But also not the end of the world. So quartz, selling for 304 or 450. I think we should probably focus a little bit on the quartz. Or the amethyst. Let's at least get enough to grind down. In fact, maybe we go with several of them. Never mind, no stone. This mine isn't necessarily spitting out stone either. We have a desert mine which will create more amethyst or quartz for us. There's also the mountain next door, which is a costly expansion. But on our next level up, could probably actually make it. So I'm going to build another mine. Got to make sure we have enough stone early on. I'm going to just clear some of this stuff out. And I'm really curious to see what the scorpions make. I'm guessing they make like some kind of venom or poison or something. Think back to my snake run. So let's go ahead and craft. Ah, never mind. How about the lucky little bee? Fishing potion. Let's pound on the honey. And let's see if we can secure some worms. Or beetles. Alright, there's a couple. I mean, it is max energy. Pretty useful stuff. Alright, there we go. Boom. Alright, so where is it? There we go. Max energy, man. We'll definitely take it. And not to mention sand, which is useful. Alright, we just have enough for another one. Perfect. Alright, so I need more meat. That's what we need. And with the meat axe, it might be actually worth it to try to stumble into some cash. Buy some animals, break the fence again. That might be worth it with the meat axe that we have. What's selling the best? Wax, sell it. Quartz is 304, but we have 4 of them. It is selling low end, like very, very low end. Bottom of the barrel low. Same with the leather boots. I don't think this is the turn. Cactus actually sells pretty good. Can I get this upgrade? I mean, eventually we'll want to get it. $750. We're actually almost to another level up as well. So I think maybe that's the ticket to freedom. So I think we can end our turn pretty comfortably there. Could pound down some apples, I suppose. Take out a few more cacti. Let's do that. How about that? Got the level up. All right, so Golden Riff. So this is going to be 25 grand. I mean, we need it. We need it bad. To help kind of just kick this whole thing off, right? So now, here's what we can do. Actually, devoid of energy, there's not really much we can do right now, currently. But next turn, we can make some moves, for sure. So let's see, let's figure out what we want to do with the furnaces. 4 scorpions. What do I have? I have 15 scorpions. We just need more raw meat, so. Let's get this very useful crafting upgrade. We'll need it. Let's get this. Alchemical energy, I think I'm okay on that. So I'm not sure that this is being used. Okay, we got 4. Yeah, see, it didn't even get used. When added during clothing production, 25% chance. So like add it during clothing production, man. Let's go. Otherwise, why am I even growing these flowers? We'll have to figure that out a little bit more. It could be something a little goofy with the game. Could be. I think I'm doing it right at least. But I could also be wrong. Alright, so a couple of planks. Going in, let's go with some more sand. Gotta stay true on our glass production. And then let's see. Let's take out this. We'll certainly need it. And more sand. Let's call that a turn. Got tons of income now. Can do some great things next turn. Alright, nice. So we did get a yield of deadly poison used in alchemy. Is that so? Alright, so what does this do? Taste of gold. Consumable 3. Pickaxe breakable gives 5 times more resources. What? Wow. Imagine that paired up with a mountain here, friends. And like diamonds and the big mine and things like that. Can you imagine that? I think we might have found our win condition with the scorpion. Otherwise, this deadly poison does sell for 382. Tops out at 450. I mean, that's pretty good as well. But imagine using this to just get a ton of diamonds. I mean, I think what we do is we get some of this and then we go westward to the mountain. I think that's what you do. We should also theoretically get these scorpion tails as well. Not sure what they're used for, but we should have access to them. We got a genie. Let's take out this. Okay, so coconut trees growing rapidly right there. Got some more stone, which is great. Got some coal, which is equally good. Now I've got the energy. Let's go ahead and purchase 15 animals, unless maybe the genie can give us one. He gives us some truffle oil. Okay, nice. 15 animals, though. So here's 7 cows. Let's roll. There's 6 up to 15. Let's get them in there. Let's destroy that fence. Sorry, cows. Alright, so what do we have now? 62 units of raw meat. Okay, so that's good. We're going to need some bottles. We can craft them for just 1 glass now, which is terrific. So let's go up to 45. Spend 45 there. And I think we'll actually need some of these if we're going to make that 1 potion. So definitely. So let's build this thing back up. And the question is, like, when do we expand to the mountain? It feels like pretty quick is when we should do it. Alright, so let's go. Let's put in 30 units of raw meat. Okay. And for these, let's give them 30 bottles as well. Okay, good. Is there anything selling decently? The little bee. Let's sell it. Cacti selling great. In fact, since the cactus is selling so well, let's use that intel for both experience gain. In fact, thinking of experience gain, it's 4 grand. It's expensive, but let's get it. It'll help us level up faster. It's a great way to inject some income into our economy. Alright, tons of cacti. So now I can go into my backpack, and we have 36 cacti. That's 1,800 bucks. We'll take it all day. What is this? Cotton. Get cotton seeds, otherwise you can get cloth. If you had sheep, we don't. Graylings sell it. Deadly poison actually selling pretty good. Wow, you need 20 units of deadly poison to make 1 of these. That's insane, man. But it gives you 3 nodes. So it actually is pretty good. It'll pair well with the mountain. At least it should. Alright, so for this, let's go leather. Like, I clearly have it selected. Okay, so it just went down there. Okay, so now it's working. 1 additional clothing. Okay, I mean, it's a little side hustle. That's really all it is. A little side hustle. But we'll keep doing it if it will help maximize, of course. Roses get planted. Rose seeds, that is. Regular roses get into the dye maker. And the seed maker. Good. We've got some honey. We'll pound it down. There's plenty of work to do. And let's see. We're short on... I mean, I think the grindstone is a good way. Maybe to unlock some kind of mid-game boost to the old bankroll, right? So let's go ahead and build another one. We got plenty. And not to mention what's going on in the mountain, right? Obviously going to be targeting diamonds with our little potion. But what a great potion that is, for sure. Really expensive though, of course. There's unlimited amounts of stone in the mountain. Got to just pull the trigger at the right time and get there at the right time. So let's keep chopping down these into planks. We've got some leather boots that we could sell. I want to keep getting this glass. Got cacti. I mean, let's just clear out the desert. Let's clear out all these islands, actually. Do I have any way to restore just a little bit of energy? Not really. Not really anymore. Okay. So that's that. We have the Scorpion. Now I could... Well, I don't have 10 energy to destroy the fence again. These guys are well fed, right? Now the question is... Should I get 15 more Scorpions? I've got enough bottles. I think so. So 6, 12. Let's roll. Grab some coal, you bet. Roll for the coal. 15 more Scorpions. I want to start maximizing a little bit. Let's throw 15 bottles. These animals that require 2 ingredients for 1 product. Kind of brutal, man. But now we have 2 full fences of Scorpions. Very good. The energy is gone. These aren't ready to cut down yet, are they? Not quite yet. The energy is gone. Let's call that a turn. Alright, coconut trees. Get wrecked, man. Shop price is very, very high this turn. I'll have to keep that in mind. Alright, a bunch of poison. Which actually sells pretty good at 450. So I don't know how crazy I want to go. But I need 20 to make 1 of these. 750. I'll make 2 of them. And that reduces my poison supply down to just 4. So these guys are fed. We need more bottles. I've got plenty of glass. 38 units. I'm going to make them all into bottles. Now I think I should probably build another fence. And we should probably, unfortunately, fill it up and then destroy what's in it. So 24 planks. 30 animals. I think that's going to put me sub 10,000 though. I think we got to go mountain. We got to use that potion. And we got to get some diamonds. Do we do it now though? That's the question. There's no experience to be had there. I think leveling up the axe is pretty important. So let's go ahead and let's get another fence built. Let's get a medium fence built. Should give us plenty of meat if we can fill it up with 30 animals. So let's see, we got... That's 10, 18, 26, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so that does sink our finances just a little bit. But it's what has to happen. And I'm sorry, my chicken and pig friends. This is another thing that has to happen. I'm sorry. 265 units of meat. Okay, that'll keep the Scorpions nice and fed. So let's feed ya. I mean, they have to eat, right? We gotta feed them something. It's probably not the most cost-effective way, but... What do you do? Can I support more Scorpions, though? Like another fence of 15. It looks like maybe I could. I definitely can't do 30. But 15 should be able to. And this will give us tons of that toxic venom or deadly poison or whatever it's called. And then I think when we need meat, and we'll see, do Scorpions drop meat when they die? I'm not sure. But when we need meat, we can just build a fence, fill it up. You've seen us do it a few times already. And then what's the win condition? I think the win condition is using that potion to really maximize what's in the mountain. And then smelting that. It seems like the way to do it. Do I have enough coconuts? I do. I can get another one of these coconut piles. Actually, no, I can't. Yikes. Okay, so shop prices were up and I chose to make a bunch of purchases. Also not smart. Not the best day to do what we did, but what do you do? Let's keep growing coconut trees, I suppose. Let's throw these mines down there, and it's kind of like... Never mind, I don't have enough for another sprinkler. Let's go ahead and start chopping down trees. We'll get the axe worked up, and then... of course, get closer to the next level. Level 6. Where we can stumble into some more income. Help us take this thing to the mountain and beyond. Let's pound down some honey. And keep on chopping away. We have this quartz. Let's keep these going. And in fact, now that we're talking about the quartz, what is the sell price of said quartz? Let's see. So 300. Very, very low end. 399 for the amethyst. I will. Cacti selling good. Wax selling good. Grayling selling top end. You love to see that. Especially when you have just one in the stack. I've got 8 worms and 2 beetles. I've got 3 of these, so let's go ahead and... never mind. No alchemical energy. That's okay. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Well, after we craft. Let's see, so. This takes 10. And sells for what, exactly? So 400. The boots sell for 250 and takes 5. So it's more bang for the buck for sure. Alright, we got 10 boots. What are these selling for right now? Very low end, man. Everything's selling low end. Just so brutal. I'm really excited to use the taste of gold, though. I really am. Alright, so wood. Saw some planks. Got these grinding. How about our furnace? Let's get some more glass, you bet. Another useful thing in the mountain is, of course, just basic stone. Need more of that. And I think that is an appropriate place to end the turn. Could always add in some more hives. They will give us more honey. And then we can get the big mine from the mountain. We can build that in the desert. And maybe get some more diamond that way, right? I think so. Let's call it a turn there. Fish count +1, diamond bars +6. Collect 150 consumables. Buy 300 items in the shop, reward 25k. 3 turns to do it. Buy 300 items in the shop, so that's a bunch of seeds and whatnot. I think we can do it. 25k is a good sum. Will help us expand as well. Alright, family goldfish. We got them. Alright, so we got the scorpions. Let's do a quick check on the poison too, I suppose. Is my hoe upgraded? It is. Do we do the honey hoe? I do have more and more hives. It's pretty useful. Otherwise, we will have access to diamond tools, but, you know, a 3 through 7 range. I'll save up for the honey hoe, I think. We get 6 honey per turn, so I can use all the way down to 2. Actually, we'll be getting more. No, never mind. We'll be getting 6. Let's grow some more roses. Right, more dye has been had. get some more planks. Grindstones are pretty much empty, so it'd be a good time to expand this way if we can complete this. Might be able to complete it in one turn. So need more raw meats and more bottles. We got 49 units of deadly poison. Don't want to go too crazy on these potions. It kind of depends what's here. Like if there's no diamond over here, we're going to kind of be in trouble. I'm not going to lie. It feels like we'd be in trouble. We'll see. Let's go ahead and let's go spelunking in the shop. Alright, so what is it? 300 items in the shop. Okay. So let's buy all of these seeds. And of course the coal. Then I can go into my backpack. We can just sell all this junk back. Now you obviously lose money doing it, but it helps stave off the blow just a little bit. Buy some coal. Buy some coal. Buy some tulip seeds. Alright, there we go. We got it. So 25 grand. Well worth it. Sunflower seed. We're kind of in on the rose. Can sometimes double up production, which is nice. But now we have the financial means to expand west. So let's do it. Come on, diamonds. Okay, so there's no diamonds at all. But we can build this big mine, which we need 7 smooth stone for. So, the thing that we have to target here is just regular stone, believe it or not. So I'm not going to use the big potion when we're simply just mining. That and smooth stone. It's got to be the target for the grindstone, of which we can actually build another one. I mean, we can build 3 more, actually. Can always destroy them later if we need to. But let's see. 7 smooth stone, 3 planks. How are we doing 4 planks? 11. Getting more, though. I mean, I kind of see this as our win condition, like. I do find the bard challenging. I'm not gonna lie. What's challenging about it is he doesn't really have an identity. Like, he just doesn't. Like, you wanna... It's like, what is he good at? Like, the songs are cool. But what is he actually good at? He doesn't have a specialty. So that certainly is... Oh, wow, yeah. No crafting today. Cancel that. Just hemorrhaging cash money, man. Don't do that. Just looking for this strength potion. Get a little bit more max HP. Or max energy, more like. Okay, we're probably going to have to craft out of necessity, though, unfortunately. Let's target stone. Okay, so stone. Let's fill up these grindstones with it. Let's get some more sand in the furnace. Alright, very good. Let's build... Well, we'll have to build the big mine next turn. But the big mine is the key. Could also get a desert mine as well. Alright, we're fresh out of energy. Everything appears to be done. We're mid-week. Just make sure we feed our scorpions. And how many bottles do I have? 19. Well, so I would need to make another 12. And then another 15. So 27. That's like almost $1,500 in fines, essentially. I'm good skipping it for one day. We had the stock market day at the end of the week. So, that means quartz. Right? Like, let's try to build up some power stacks of things. Let's go. Hey, Genie. What's up, Genie? Alright, so, first and foremost, let's go ahead and craft these. Very good. Genie, what you got for me? Genie has a meat sandwich. Animals give one of their products on use. I mean, that's terrific. What is this? A flax hat. How about that? $2,600. Alright, terrific. Got some more poison. We'll see what happens when the first round of scorpions die out as well. Big mine. Let's get it. And we build it over here so we can actually get experience when we mine through it, right? Can I get another one? Big mine. Sure can. Alright, the hammer levels up. Okay, so. Think we need diamonds for it, right? And can I get a third? I can. This is going to maximize our chance for the diamond, of course. Okay, very good. Now let's seek grindables. So like these. Okay, very good. Could actually get a desert mine too. Should probably consider that. Got a bunch of emeralds though. These will sell good. Especially tomorrow. Should hopefully get us to where we're trying to get. But I'm using those potions on the diamonds that spawn. That's what we gotta do. Well, let's see. So, desert mine. 49 units of sand. Got 154. Let's put in a desert mine as well. Nice, just got it built up. Okay, everything's humming. The scorpions need bottles. Got 62 units of glass. What is this? Deals 3 damage to pickaxe breakable. Okay, got it. Liquid gold. Max energy +1. It's a pretty steep cost for that, man. I mean, I don't fancy growing wheat, building a windmill, getting bread, and then fashioning some meat sandwiches to keep on producing their deadly toxin, do I? Maybe. I mean, we do have 9 units of wheat right there. But we got coconut trees in the way, of course, as well. Okay, so for the hammer, excuse me, the hoe, we're going to do this. Honey hoe. Hammer, we need better ores. This is almost there, but it needs 100 meat. Animal lifespan equals 1. We'd be able to go away from the process of breaking the fence, right? which I don't dislike. I'll stand in the furnace. It's such a bummer that we didn't have diamonds, like stock diamonds, in the mountain. It's like one of the things you look forward to. Well, what else do we have? 3 units of honey. Get our field back down. Well, almost, I suppose. Let's get some wheat. That meat sandwich is actually pretty decent. The effect it has anyways. We also have the fish sandwich option. What do I need with this? Just 5 baked meat. Okay, so we do have to cook it. But you do get 2 of them. We'll have to think about that. We'll have to resupply some scorpions next turn as well. So that'll be expensive. Sell everything next turn. Okay. I don't know. It's kind of tight. But we do level up. And that's level 6. So that'll be a swift, what, 30 grand? Gotta take it. Gotta take the cash. And how about this? We got a bunch of diamonds. We got a genie. But most importantly, a bunch of diamonds. So let's go ahead and do Taste of Gold. Let's use it. And I want to get a feel for what this actually does. Alright, so how many? 19 diamonds in that stack. That is insane. Okay, so now I understand why it's so expensive. 33 diamonds, dude. Alright, absolutely terrific. So these will give us bonus experience. I think we do need more stone. We need a lot of it, because I need to really amplify my furnace output, which means we need more furnaces in general. Okay, nice. So the pickaxe did level up. So, let's see if we can add some more furnaces. So 15 stone, we have 85. Okay, very good. Do I have things to grind down? Nice, the wheat grew in one day, huh? Well, I think we should certainly look into a windmill. Do I have things to grind down was the question. Well, the answer is yes. How about some stone? Good. And then not to mention all of this kind of stuff, so our grindstones will be kept busy for sure. And the scorpion tail, so what does this actually do? Sells for 200, which is pretty good. But what does it do? Oh, hive elixir, okay. We're pretty familiar with that. Well, let's see, so that potion, I've got one extra one. It's good for, 3 nodes, which is pretty nice. So now we have to maximize grindstone and furnace. Furnace, most importantly for diamonds, I think we can build a nice mighty power stack of it. Okay, cool. So this run is kind of starting to get in identity, I suppose. Now, is it going to be enough for $700,000? I don't know. But here we are at the end of essentially week 2. Fertilizer, actually probably could make use of it. Although my max energy is pretty much shot. But that's why you got the honey, which I will absolutely use for energy regen. And I have 190 units of raw meat, so I want to say that potentially that means that the scorpion does drop meat upon death. But we got to shift this over. We'll get those coconut trees later. Got to get more wheat because I do want to make bread. Alright, wheat. Let's get you in the seed maker. Roses, do we got some? Let's dye them. How about the shop? More wheat seeds. More scorpions are needed. $15 more cows. Let's think about this. I don't necessarily need it. We need scorpions. And coal. Of course, always coal. 118 units of coal. Pretty good. Alright, so here's more scorpions. Let's buy both stacks. And wheat seeds as well. Beautiful. Alright, scorpions. So we got the meat. Let's feed them. Got 1 turn left. Let's feed these guys. Bottles are in place. Need bottles there. Need 12 bottles here and... So 12 bottles. Well, 18 bottles. Excuse me. 27 bottles is what we need. I've got plenty. So up to 44. Ah, what do you know? I've got flour. I'm gonna use it. Must have got that from a genie. A flax hat selling for a whopping 2,600. Pretty crazy stuff. Oh, let's see. So, what am I looking for? Looking for my bottles. So 15. Up to 15 here. Yes. Scorpions, get in there. Okay, 15. Very good. Grindstone's working. I know I have some emeralds. Got a couple of them. Family goldfish. Not this time, family goldfish. Okay, so another die-off event is happening next turn with those scorpions. For the furnaces, obviously diamond is the way. But I'm going to need to make sure we get more glass too. So we need to really maximize furnaces. And the stones are virtually gone. Okay, basic mine right there, but it's dropping a bunch of coal. Gotta clear that out. Throw you right there, pal. Throw you right here. Keep getting that experience. Almost a level... Well, not really almost. We're a quarter of the way. Alright, wheat seed there. We have some worms. Let's go ahead and use those. That strength potion. Let's use that right up. You bet. Now there is always Candyland as well. That's a $25,000 expansion. We're going to have to sell. Let's see how much money we actually net out with. Fertilizer's pretty amazing in this game. Coconut seed. I mean, maybe. Rainbow trout, sell it. Rose seed. Got a lot of it, but doesn't really sell for anything. Truffle oil. So let's see. What does that actually do? Will not cause cooking to use the ingredients. Okay, interesting. I actually do think there's a pretty serviceable use for it. I'll hold on to the truffle oil. We can use it. A scorpion tail. Let's sell it. Good little side product of the scorpion. Rose will keep it. Quartz for 450. Alright, nice. That gets us to where we need to be. Grayling will probably keep it because you do get the fish sandwich. It's a possibility. Leather boots. Wax. A family goldfish as well. Flax hat for 2,600. Pretty insane. Deadly poison. Do I sell this? I think you definitely craft a few more of these. I think we gotta hold on to it. We'll kind of see how we're doing later on. But we're gonna have a power stack of diamonds eventually. A copper bar, sell it. There's copper in the mountain if we need it. Regular copper ore. Could always smelt it, but let's just sell it. That brings us up to 90k. Okay, so we'll get a lot more wealthy next turn because we'll have a bunch of diamonds coming through. But we're going to have to keep that energy for sure. So we'll see how it goes. I want to get a windmill built next turn as well. Start making some bread. And then get a bunch more furnaces. Like, that's what we need. Bunch more furnaces. Did I make my clothing for the day? I did not. So we can just outright sell that. Let's see. Another 1,200 bucks. I mean, not great. But not terrible. And then for the red dye. Okay, that's already good. Alright, we're all good. Let's end our turn there. Alright, so, more diamonds. The answer is, of course, yes. I mean, a ton more diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's use 2 of these precious potions. Let's actually upgrade this. So that's 5 diamond bars. Let's upgrade the hammer as well. Because we're about to get a whole bunch more diamond. 49 units of diamond, dude. This is going to be crazy. That potion is insanely OP, dude. It does exactly what it says it's going to do. So let's see. Emerald. I actually did not sell that yesterday. I should have. Must have missed it. But 209 units of diamond. My goodness, man. Diamond sells 540 high end. Okay. That's crazy. This is 240. I think these are like 400. So the desert mine is better. But the big mine gives you the diamond. Right? So another thing that I certainly want to focus on is all of the remaining stone. Especially with the diamond pickaxe now. It's a good opportunity, of course, to maximize. So let's go ahead and shift around these furnaces, make a little extra room. Let's see how many more we can get built. So 23, it's pretty steep. 75. Let me build a windmill first. Man, that diamond hammer just simply gets it done quickly. Okay, furnace. Diamond hammer gets it built in one fell swoop, literally. If I was going to expand again, I mean, I think it's gotta be... It's most likely gonna be Candyland. We'll get better yield out of our scorpions. There's also the volcano. Hoe cost +2. I've just never experienced the volcano before, so what does it actually do? Converts bars into essences. Okay. So if I put a diamond bar in there, we get a diamond essence. I need amethyst quartz. Okay, so you have to go desert into volcano. That's what you have to do. So you build this void. Build a Tesla coil, which gives you 4 thunder. Looks like that needs like platinum or something. Sulfur bomb. And then the volcano. Start of the day creates 15 random breakables of sulfur, obsidian, or platinum ores. Okay. I mean, maybe it's something that we can try. I haven't fully decided yet. We're not in a position to expand quite yet, regardless. Let's start mining what these big mines create for us. Give the grindstone some work. 27 units of honey, pound it down. And imagine not getting experience for any of this, right? That's where the mountain really works against you. Right, so we got all of that down. All of this, there's no need to do it unless you want the raw product itself. I don't really need gold. Unless I was going to sell it, right? Okay, so we have 19 stones. I think I probably have to invest in more regular mines for some more stone. Maybe that's where an expansion would be useful. Let's build a regular mine right there. Let's get 15 more scorpions. I've got 145 units of meat. So 8. Let's buy the coal, of course. Always buy the coal. Alright, never mind. I've got 19 scorpions. Well, we're going to need some anyways. Especially once we get the big meat axe. Which should be right around the corner. Alright, let's go ahead and craft some bottles. Okay, nice. I have exactly 45. What are the chances of that, man? Be real careful here. Alright, good. Meats. Let's get them fed. We do have a unit of bread. So I want to figure out what I'm doing with my furnaces. Okay, perfect. Keep that producing. Raw amethyst. Let's get them grinding down. We've got sapphires. We got emeralds. I know I've got a pretty good stack of emeralds building. But if we're actually going to go to the volcano and have success, we're going to need a wide swath of all resources, right? Including the quartz that we just sold a ton of. So there is that aspect to it as well. I pretty much need, I need more stone. We have to manufacture furnace capacity. I could go to, campfires, but they only hold 1, man. You know what I mean? So what we have to do is we have to balance. And eventually, we're going to have flour to balance as well. So that's 15. I guess I don't know how much you get from one furnace for glass. So what else? What other options do we have to restore energy Got a small vial. Can I craft an energy potion? We can. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and use that. 101 scorpion tails. Okay, so they must drop like multiple. Alright, so the pursuit of more stone is required. There is, of course, another desert to the north as well. But I almost feel like you gotta go Volcano if you're gonna go with it. I know that these essences can... Like, these essences are crazy. Converts bars into essence. And I would assume that there is a diamond essence. But maybe we can check. Let's see, so... Where would it be? Okay, here we go. Obsidian essence sells for 3k. Pretty insane. Cheese sandwich. Here's a gold essence. Diamond essence selling for 2100 high end. I think this might be the run for the Volcano, friends. We'll certainly see. We'll certainly see. I mean, it kind of feels, it just feels right. Let's get one more scorpion. Actually, who am I kidding? Let's get up to 30 in the stack. Let's call that a, well, got a little bit more energy left, I suppose. But if I can get countless diamond bars and convert them into diamond essence, I mean, you just skyrocket the value. You quadruple it. So let's see. Tools gain 1 more experience for each use. Shop price is minus 10%. 15% for breakable to stay after being destroyed. That's good if we get some diamonds to spawn. Busy bee hives give +2 resources. Animals give 100% more resources. Oh, that's terrific. Let's put that right there in the middle of the day. Or the middle of the week, more like. Roll price is +500%. So these guys are going to die, but we already have. So I actually will begin with this one. We'll go Busy Bee. Delivery amounts at the end. Build time +1, I suppose. Right, mass die-off event. Scorpions, down. Can't roll the shop. That's okay. Kind of sick of these coconut trees, if I'm being honest. So let's get rid of them. Do I have... How many coconuts do we have? Exactly. Can I build another one of these? I can. Okay, cool. Can I build 2 more? I doubt it. Of course not. Diamond Hammer gets that thing built right away, though. Well, how about that? We found some stone. That's a good find, man. That is a great find. We got this vibrant star as well. Yeah, 4% experience. That's good. We have 1, 2. So 2 units of diamonds. We do have some stone as well, which is good. We have the quartz as well. So this will allow us to build this, right? We just need 4 of them. So that's good. Like, really, really good. So 63. So I need 45 bottles. So let's start there. 45 bottles. Whoops, it went up to 50. That's okay. Let's get a couple of these small vials. These are costing 3. So let's do something like that. We can go ahead and brew this potion. Yes. In fact, let's get 2 of them. Let's use one. Boom. Diamond. Get it. Terrific. And these. Okay, very good. I will save it. We'll get these quartz grinding down. And then what we're going to be able to do is, when we do make our expansion north, we will actually have the flexibility to build that void essence or whatever it's called. We also stumbled into a bit of stone, so we can afford a few more furnaces. It looks like we can maybe get 2 more. Better than 0 more, of course. Wheat's in the old windmill. I think so. Let's pound down some honey. Okay, so can I make a meat sandwich? I'm gonna need 5 units of raw meat. Excuse me, baked meat. So there's 3, 6, 9, 10. How about that? Let's do 10. Then it's only 1 unit of bread, correct? Yeah, 1 unit of bread. 5 of these. So if I'm making 10, I've already got a unit of bread. Let's make 1 more. So we can make 2. Get some more of that deadly poison. Not that I necessarily need too much of it, though, to be honest. What I really need is glass. Gotta make sure we stay true with the glass. All the while smelting our diamond bars, though. So it's like a really tough balance. Maybe I don't necessarily need to go in on the bread. I mean, the bread itself sells for quite a bit. But maybe I'm stretching myself a little too thin. That's a possibility. Like, this run in a lot of ways has morphed into, what do I want to say, the Volcano run, frankly. Man, that diamond pickaxe is so nice to use, though. It's so cheap. So cheap to use. This one just isn't there yet. I've got 5 grand. I need 25 grand. So let's see. What's selling good? Is there anything selling well? Diamond bars are selling good. I mean, copper ores sell it. Iron ores sell it. Not going to have furnace capacity for it anyways. It's diamond plus lightning. Okay, so it requires lightning to make the essence. Got it. And what do we need exactly? We need this. So copper bars. Okay, I just sold all my copper, didn't I? I did. Well, let's fix that up. Let's grab all this copper and never sell it again, frankly. We'll, of course, have to smelt with it. I've got 29 stones. I can't afford another furnace, man. It's tough. It gets real expensive. It gets real expensive. So what are we doing? Like, is this operation... Like, are we still growing wheat? I don't really think so. I think the most useful part of the hives is the honey. I don't know. It's almost not worth the energy, frankly. I've got this gold to clear out over here. We don't get experience for it, but we do get In fact, if I could get another level up, maybe that's the key to get to the volcano, is taking that little buyout, right? So, what do you say we clear out home base of these trees? Almost there. Right, 2 trees was almost a quarter of the way. Already pounded down the honey this turn. Got our scorpions in place, but we need to feed them and give them bottles. So scorpions. Let's see, 15 for you. 15 for you. And 15 for you. Bottles. How much glass do I have? I've got 50 bottles. Obviously remembering that we already crafted the bottles this turn, which is just fine. Okay, that's good. More planks, sure. I think that's about okay. Meat sandwich. We're making what we need for that. So I think we're about good there. Can actually get one more pickaxe whack. Let's call that a turn. I mean, I'm sitting on a surplus of diamonds, right? And it would be a shame not to smelt them into the useful bars that they are. How about that? Beautiful. I mean, maybe just like raw diamonds get us there. Or maybe not. It is $700,000, folks. That is a lot. Now, I could maybe get a little more daring this particular turn. I've got 48 units of glass. I need... How many bottles do we have? I've got 4. So I need 30. I need 44 bottles. So at the very least, we need 44 bottles. So let's go up to 25. Let's start there. I've got to be precise with this. So I need 10 more. Alright, good. Meat. Alright, 45. We're down to our last meat. And I actually overshot it. That's not good. It is 1 vial of deadly poison. Not the end of the world. Let's get some more stone. Build some more furnaces. Because we need them, and what do you know? Level up. Gotta take Golden Riff. Beautiful. Way to get there. Another diamond right here. So, I think... with any excess glass left over... we need to craft a few of those. So we can make some more of these potions. Maybe I can use them more wantonly. Like here... Maybe we use 6 of them. Right, get those. Let's get you. Let's get you. It does add to the overall wealth. Now, they are expensive to make. But let's go north to the volcano. And we got it. Okay. So, let's see. What does this take? Well, we know what this is. We need this. So you must have to dig here. That's my guess. Get a bunch of experience, that's for sure. Okay. Alright, 49, Volcano. Oh, wow. Look at this thing. Covers up the whole area. That's crazy, man. Okay, so, we got the volcano. Now I need platinum ores from the volcano. And not to mention copper. And then that's going to enable us to. So what is it? Volcanic rock. Okay. Know that there was like a volcanic... Yeah, this. Experience right there and there and there. Did I already pound on the honey? I think I probably did. Okay, so I could really use... We got the baked meat. Even like a fish sandwich would be nice, man. I mean, we can get one of them, I suppose. Like, it's... I've got honey. Okay, so let's pound that down quick. So I gotta make sure we get these furnaces built so we can utilize them this turn. Oh, where's that meat sandwich? Right here. Let's use it twice, you bet. Let's go ahead and build these up. Let's get this. And this. And this for the experience. Oh, how about that? You can continue to farm them. Interesting. Alright, so good experience gain right there. Of course, it's not inconceivable for us to get another level up. Especially if we keep getting good bonuses like that. 335 units of raw diamond ore, which is absolutely crazy, dude. So this is... Okay, so... I need copper. So let's get like this much copper. I'm gonna have to just start going all in on diamonds, frankly. I got the volcano built. We'll see if we can get some platinum or obsidian or something. We certainly will. I mean, I think desperate times, desperate measures as well, man. Don't know what else I'm using the wood for, right? So I might as well do this. Like, might as well. And then this is all just diamonds. Going straight diamonds with it. It's only one, but it's the best we got. Let's get the quartz down in the grindstone. In fact, for the grindstone. It's 19 stone. I really need more furnaces. Unfortunately. How's coal doing? 45 units. Okay, let's go ahead and purchase some coal. What else are we looking at? Like, I mean, I could eat the baked meat. Although you just saw a pretty useful effect. And we have what we need to make it. I don't think it's a long-term thing. But I think we're good with that so far. So I think we can probably go ahead and end our turn. Right there. Everybody's fed, right? Yep. Everything's filled up. Did we craft this? We did not. Okay, so that's it for the leather. Can't do any more alchemical axe. So let's go ahead and call that a turn. Earn 2,500 experience. Holy crap, man. Not a chance. Yeah, we're going to have to move off of both of those. Alright, so what do we have up here? So, sulfur, obsidian, and platinum is my guess. Okay. So how do we work with this material? Throw it in a furnace? No sulfur. Okay, so you need sulfur. Sulfur acts as like a secondary coal. Well, let's get some sulfur then. And let's go ahead and let's get some of these popping. I'm gonna get a bunch of them so we can build a bunch of those little lightning towers. Harvest the lightning. That'll of course be the key to the essence. Now the diamond essence, I wonder what the capacity of the little void generator thing is. I wonder what the capacity of it is. This, we can build it. I think we build it to learn more about it. I think that's a no-brainer. Can I build 2 of them? We can. It's got a capacity for 6, okay. Needs thunder. We'll get there. We're pretty much out of materials. I mean, amethyst. We actually do have some amethyst remaining. So let's make sure we grind up some amethyst. What else are we short? Sapphire and ruby. Okay. So here's some sapphire. Ruby, where are you at? There we go. As usual, diamonds. Let's see, so shopping. Buy some coal, because we need it. 71. We got some platinum going. I mean, how much glass do I actually have? So 56 units. I need 44 of these. So 44. Get up to 44. Give me one more of these. Maybe a couple more. Call that good. I've got to go heavy on the diamonds, man. Running out of time. Kind of left the scorpions behind. Although they do serve a purpose, and they do good things for us. The win condition is the diamond. This poison, got a pretty good stack of it going though. For sure. Like, we definitely have a nice stack of it going. But the more important thing is maximizing diamonds. Namely, the diamond essence. So let's go ahead and use 2 of those. Let's just mine this stuff out, man. Does it work on stone? It looks like it actually does. So is this the ticket to more furnaces? It actually might be 132. Yeah, so it actually does work on stone. Okay, so this is actually quite nice. It's kind of a revelation. Because look, we can get 3 more furnaces. This is actually really good, friends. So we can use those potions on who would have thought stone. For the best results. Or at least to address what we're looking to address here. I still think it's going to be tight. I mean, it's 700k, man, but we're going. We're grinding. We're cooking. We're doing our best. And I do think that this run is pretty tight in the end, but we're going to see if we can incorporate a bard, scorpions, and a volcano to make it happen. To take it across the finish line, to make it happen. We're going to find out. I might want to use those potions on stone given how scarce it is. We got plenty of diamonds. It does add to our overall wealth though, of course. So let's see, what else do we have? You guys need... Well, they don't have any meat at all, right? And I just use all my energy. Good thing we got the honey. Okay, so... So 10... There's 15. So let's build a small fence. Oh no. It's gotta be a medium fence, I guess. Yeah, I haven't had energy for that for a long... excuse me, wood for that for a long time. That's for sure. Alright, chicken. Get in there. Sheep. Pig. And let's see, shop. More chickens. Let's roll. So that's 13. So that's 15. And there's 15 in there. Perfect. I really don't like doing this, guys, and I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. But we've got to keep our scorpions fed. They got to keep making that fantastic, fantastic potion. Although we do have plenty. Like, I've got plenty of the deadly toxin. It's more of just processing it. You know, alchemy's pretty slow. So 15. 15. And 15. Let's find that bottle. Where are the bottles? It is right here. Okay, perfect. Alright, 15. 15. And of course 15. Okay, so what else do we have going on here? Like wood, I mean, I could try to find some more wood to make some more of these campfires. Not to mention level up my axe. I mean, that's probably a worthy cause. We'll get some platinum next turn. And that is what this takes, right? Yeah, platinum bar. $500. It's almost as much as the diamond, which is pretty crazy, actually. But I think that's about all you can do. Can we craft a sandwich? A meat sandwich. We sure can. And it takes all of our crafting skills, or energy or whatever. I think that's about it. Send the turn there. It's the first time I ever messed around with the volcano. Learning lots about it. It's a pretty energy intensive thing, it does appear, but it also seems pretty darn useful. Definitely appears to be the ticket to like the end game, like end game essences, which are super expensive. So let's craft a vial. Let's make another one of these bad boys. We have some stones. Do I use it on the stones? I've got 39 stones currently. One, two, three, four. We got 4 diamonds on the field. I'm going to use it on the stones, man. I've got so many diamonds. Well, we don't have a stone. So that's a key way to get more stone. So 204 units of stone. See what I mean? That's 4 more furnaces. Just 12 more diamond bars. And that's what you want to see. We will, of course, still take the diamonds with us. You bet. Okay, so platinum bars. We should have them. Yes, we do. So can we build the Tesla coil? We can. How many of these can we build? I can get 3 of them. Well, let's see what they do. My guess is they just give you thunder. Doesn't look like I have to put anything in them. Platinum. I mean, we're sitting at midday, and here we go, another level up. Okay, so I think we need the cash. Either that or maybe max energy. This is going to be 40k, though. Let's take it. Let's get more platinum. Let's get more sulfur. I think you would just completely tank your energy if you tried to use any other tool except for the diamond pickaxe in the volcano. Pretty insane, man. Pretty intense stuff. But obviously, the story of this, the challenge with this particular run that we're experiencing is the fact that everything is vying for furnace space, right? I've only got so many furnaces. We have a lot of furnaces, but I only have so many. They're finite. And everything needs the furnace space. So it's created quite the bottleneck. So let's do this. I've got 95 diamond bars. We're going to get some thunder next turn. We'll see what it does. Be able to make our first essences. But will it be enough? I think that is the question. It is a powerful product, but will it be enough? That's what I'm really desperate to try to understand. Alright, honey, just pound it down. That's right. Bam. Let's keep chopping down these trees. Can I get any stone from any? I think the seed maker. I know this is stone. Seed maker, I think, is stone as well. 51 stone for another furnace, man. Can maybe get a few of these, though. Can always deconstruct the beehives, although they do give me useful honey. We just have to increase capacity, man. That's what we have to do. Namely, furnace capacity. So more diamonds. Unbelievably, my axe still hasn't leveled up yet. But let's see. So, how much glass do I have? I think I moved off of glass last turn, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I did. I've got 3. So that means these scorpions, their days are over. They serve their purpose. 315. I can make this to keep them producing. No more truffle oil, so this will consume product now. Let's throw 15 more scorpions down. Let's go ahead and play this meat sandwich. Consume it. Get some more of that. Beautiful, beautiful poison. Let's see, what else do we have to grind down? Rock quartz. Don't mind if I do. Rough sapphire, sure. Got a lot of it. Is all of this going to be enough, though, man? I really don't know. Could build another void. We'll certainly have to figure out if this is going to do the trick, friends. I honestly don't know. I've got no clue. I think we have money-making potential for sure. But I seriously have no clue. Do I have a way to just restore a few units? Family goldfish, get it. Always there when you need it. The family goldfish. Alright, perfect. I think we can pretty much end our turn there. Got everything grinding down. Interacting with the volcano. So let's go. Well, 16 energy, I suppose. Not quite. Not so fast. There, pal. Alright, let's end it there. Alright, so lightning. How much are we getting? 12. So you get 4 units per. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I like that. So let's go diamond essence. Okay, so this is what we want to see right here, baby. Alright, that is good stuff. Well, let's see, so... Can I make some of these vials? I can make 1. Okay, so that is reason to keep pumping glass. So we'll keep pumping glass. But it's funny because I use these potions for stone. Probably want to start looking at pricing too. See if we're getting a good deal on anything. Can I build more of these? I can. Alright, we can get 5 of them in totality. I don't think I'm really going to be able to exceed that. So let's go ahead and... Nice. Little EXP boost. I mean, maybe we get to level 9. It's unlikely, but it's possible. So let's see. I can go ahead and craft 1 more meat sandwich. Is it worth buying up scorpions? Definitely need to roll for some coal. I mean, I feel like I still have to roll for some coal, dude. Here you go. Alright, so, more diamonds, I think. I will get some sand. Like just a few trace amounts of sand. So let's see here for a moment. So 22 units of platinum. This is taking 12, so we need a little bit more copper. Again, it's always furnace capacity, man. Let's do that, and then let's go diamonds the rest of the way. We've got to kick this into overdrive. No coal, really, man. Yikes. Well, you chose a heck of a time to run out of coal there, game. At least we got everything filled up. Here's some coal right here, I suppose. Before we spend so much cash on it. But it's not really gonna bring me very far. Although the high yield of the diamond pickaxe is quite nice. I'm not gonna lie, I did not see this going by way of the mine. Right, like God. Barred mine run? Like what? Didn't see that happening, but that's what we're doing here today. So level up this. 100 meat, so I do actually have 100 meat. 15 items upon death. I mean, let's do it. How about the honey? Let's use that. Let's use this. Pound down some honey. Keep cutting down some trees. Maybe we can get a few more campfires. Anything to maximize furnace capacity. It's what we need. Absolutely what we need. Need more diamond bars every single turn. Let's go. Another thing I noticed with the volcano is it does take a bit of time to get set up with the volcano. Like to get it in, like just to get there first and foremost. And you have to build this. You have to, you know, get all these different things. And then it takes time to process the things that you need. So it's kind of a slow 140 stones. Okay. Well, we might be cooking. Of course, I'm out of energy, though. Diamond hammer can get it done, though. Alright, so we need 3, 6. I need 9. 9 energy. Can we find 9 energy? Gingerbread man. Friendly little bee. 2 energy, satiety 1. It's not gonna do. Rainbow trout. Energy 4. Doesn't look like it, which is most unfortunate. Oh wait, no, never mind. Got 10 beetles. So that's plus 5. Plus 5 energy right there. Boom. And then there's a rainbow trout in here somewhere. Alright, you bet. Rainbow trout. Just bailing a guy out. You'd love to see it. Alright. Diamond bars. More of them. Get them. And let's behold, I guess, the diamond essence. Like, let's see what it does. I know it's a very, very, very expensive material. And we're starting to kind of go in on it now, right? But is it going to be enough? I guess place your bets now, friends. Let's call that a turn. Alright, so second to the last day. Should have probably checked pricing yesterday. Baked grayling. So let's see. 12 diamond essence. Selling for $14.75. So very, very low end. Deadly poison selling very low end as well. Sulfur selling good. I mean, here's what we have to do. Can I build another one of these? I can. Do I even have enough thunder, though? I've got 20 units of thunder. 6, 12, 18, 19, 20. It does help us maximize. Actually, no. I feel like we're going to spend more. I feel like we'd spend more than we'd make, potentially. What I need to do is target the coal. Diamond as well. This is it, right? This final turn. And your guess is going to be as good as mine, friends, if we're going to pull this one out or not. I'm not sure. Personally. It is really hard to say. It really is. $19 stones left. I mean, 353 raw diamonds is pretty crazy. So, I mean, what do? We go all diamond bars. Now we're out of coal, of course. Let's roll for the coal. My goodness, game, just hook up the coal. Make me go broke looking for it. 28 units, not going to be enough. Yeah, 22k. It's just not enough, man. And there's actually no real reason to... Yeah, it's not enough, unfortunately. Most unfortunate. Bunch of rolls, I guess. You know, when you have animals unlocked and flowers unlocked. Lots of things compete for the shop, of course. It's okay, it makes sense. Let's grind down these emeralds. I'm really curious. I mean, I think we did pretty well overall, but I don't know. I mean, we're going to have to find out for sure. Diamond essence, though. Just a little bit more time, I think. Could have probably done something real positive. Real good. What is like raw platinum? How does that do? You know what else we could do? We could just start using... Go platinum and obsidian bars, because they take sulfur and not coal. So that's how we can use the rest of our furnace capacity. So let's do it. Got 25 sulfur. Let's get a couple more units. Let's go obsidian. Let's go platinum. Obsidian. More sulfur. Well, that's most unfortunate. We got one more. Yeah, here we go. Boom. Bang. Right, nice. Now, obsidian. Yes. We'll fill you in. Should sell pretty good. Alright, good deal. Now, pricing. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got. Anything good? Sulfur selling well. Next turn, I'm not going to be using it to craft anything, so yeah, it's time to sell it. Tree seed, yes. A wheat seed, yes. Coconut seed, yes. All these just useless seeds. The gingerbread man, see ya, buddy. Rose, see ya. Fertilizer. High-end price. $4.97 for the platinum bar. The answer is yes. That's 10k. Grass. Sapphire, 231, yes. Thunder, 431. Sounds good to me. Plank, yes. Stone. 210 for the diamond ore, man. I'm gonna have to think about that one. I mean, it's 20 bucks off. Could go all the way down to 140. I think you have to sell it. I really do. I think you do. So that's 61k. That only brings us up to 100,000 though, friends. Like, it's not good. 218 for the emerald. I think you probably have to roll the dice there. 485 of 540 for the diamond bar. We have 141. That's a tough one. So let's think about it. It is a what? I mean, 485 bucks. 485 is pretty good. But we're only looking at like, it's only like 70k about. Yeah, I don't think we might not have done it. Might not have got it. Course 406. It's slightly above mid. Let's sell it. 21k. rough emerald. And everything's full. Sell it. That's above 50%. Sell it. 371. Okay, so now that's below 50%, right? Like just barely below. So I think that's where we draw the line, and I think we wait on the diamond bar. Now, it could swing. Could really swing, not in our favor at all. It really could. The diamond essence is selling for garbage right now, dude. Most unfortunate. I think you gotta wait till next turn. So let's do it. We're at $164,000. I mean, it doesn't seem achievable, does it? Seems like we're gonna fall way short. This is kind of a goofy run anyways, I suppose. Cobble a lot of stuff together in this. EXP boost +4. Let's actually do this. Nine experience. Wow. Nice. So let's get all the precious materials that we can. Let's see. So, platinum selling rock bottom. Obsidian bar, of course, selling rock bottom. 450 at 750. It's selling 450. How about just raw obsidian? Selling good, so let's target the obsidian. If I could somehow level up. I don't think I can. Yeah, I mean, we're way off from leveling up. But still, we can pound down some honey. We've got 200 diamond bars. 200. Wait, how about this? Experience a faint star. Not going to be enough. Let's try to get the things of highest value. Like gemstones over just basic stone. And that's the rest of our energy bar. Now we're going to sell the rest. So how did we do? We have 30 diamond essences. Looks like it's middle of the road. It's better than it was last turn. Diamond bar is worse than it was last turn by about $100. That is really not good. But, you know, sand is selling good, at least. Unbelievable. Alright, so that's 200k. That's 411k, okay? We have the deadly poison. It's selling pretty good. Okay, so maybe there's a little more suspense here than I thought, folks. I thought we were going to be way short. I mean, we're still really far off. But if we move some of our big stacks to the top here, I mean, lightning, not necessarily a big stack. Diamond ore, not selling great at all. Platinum just selling like trash. B. You got the obsidian bar selling like trash, which is most unfortunate. Copper selling low end. Raw quartz literally selling low end. Leather boots, just nothing. Wheat, raw amethyst. Man, we got shafted. Absolutely shafted on the final day. $433,050 to our name. Obsidian bar. That's 14k. We have the 200 diamond bars. I mean, that deadly poison is selling better than the 200 diamond bars. That's 74k. We have the diamond essence. Come on now. 52,890. Does this make 150k? I know it's a simple math equation, but just let the suspense build. 537 at 300, what, 70 bucks? $369. Are we going to get there? It feels like it could. Honestly, it feels like it could be close. Could be real close. Drum roll, please. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 198. And my friends, we got it done. Wow, what a crazy run. that was looking oh so bleak for oh so long, especially at the end there. But what do you know? Our power product ended up being the deadly poison. And you love to see it. Let's go ahead and end this turn. Let's land this plane and end the run. Yet another victory, and a goofy one this one was, with the Bard, the Desert, Scorpions, and then we got curious about a Volcano, right? And this one actually was probably one of my more memorable ones in just, it didn't really follow any, I guess, structure, right? It felt really like we were just kind of all over the place, completely open to what the opening draw was. So we got double Desert, Mountain, and then Volcano, right? So we were completely subject to that. And then furthermore, like really curious about the Volcano. And I'm glad we went to the Volcano for sure, but we also probably would have been maybe better off just going with our Scorpions. Like the Scorpions are actually pretty darn strong, man. So fun stuff as always. Fun stuff as always. You'll definitely have to let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, right? What did you think of the Scorpion run? Maybe this was your first exposure with the Volcano. It was my first exposure with the Volcano. Never used the Volcano before. So what were your thoughts there? Platinum, Obsidian. Do you like that, you know, there's a different type of coal in sulfur, and it's used with the Volcano to make some really strong things? I mean, absolutely. It looks like we do have 2 new classes unlocked as well. So we have the Merchant. Okay. So this was one that was available in the demo. Plus 5 max energy, minus 3% shop prices, plus 1 delivery amount on level gain. Start with an additional $600. Basically, you just get a nice bargain in the shop. Merchant and then the Dealer. Okay. Then we have the Shaman. Okay, so the Shaman starts with a Toxic Totem. Okay, so this guy's all about the totems. You can definitely mess around with that. Add alchemy items to the shop. Fragility, minus 1. So that's actually reduces the number of hits needed to destroy breakables. So I read that as it's easier to destroy things as the Shaman. Plus 10 max energy. I mean, absolutely, but yeah. Who thought upon embarking upon this run we were going to take a crazy Bard Scorpion run across the finish line? You saw it here today, and if you enjoyed, of course, smash the like button and consider becoming a subscriber if you are new here as well. I hope that was suspenseful for you. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. And I kind of like runs where you're not sure if you're going to win or not. There's some super powerful builds where it's pretty apparent about midway through week 2 that, yeah, man, I've got this thing wrapped up. This one did not feel that way at all. It was very suspenseful throughout the whole thing. I think that was probably the most memorable part about it. Let me know what your thoughts are, of course, in the comments section below. Like I already said, like and subscribe. Thank you so much, my friends, and I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.